Today we're going to show you the Kreg Jig R3 for drilling pocket holes and how to use it on That's How We Do It. The Kreg Jig R3 comes in a nice case that keeps everything together so you won't lose parts and can easily use it when needed. It comes with the owner's manual, screws, wood dowels, a drill bit, a collar, an Allen wrench, and of course, the pocket hole jig. To use this, we measure the thickness of our material. This 2x4 is 1.5 inches thick. We look at the bottom of the jig and see there are numbers that we can adjust for our settings. We adjust these gray extensions until the number matching the thickness of our material is lined up with the marking on the jig. We then need to set our drill bit depth. We do this by putting the stop collar onto the bottom of the drill bit. We insert the drill bit back into the jig case and make sure that it is pushed all the way up to the top. At the bottom, there's a gauge to allow us to adjust the collar to the correct spot and which will allow our bit to go into the material at the correct depth. We move the collar until it matches the number of the depth of our material. We want to use the top of the collar and not the bottom to set our depth. We then use an Allen wrench to lock it into place. The one thing this set does not come with is the necessary clamp to hold the jig down. I have included in the description where you can get the clamp as well as this jig itself. Kreg offers several different styles of pocket hole jigs. I like the R3 because I'm a hobbyist, and I only use it when needed. Someone who is a professional may want a different style jig that offers faster results. However, those jigs also come with a higher price tag. Another reason I like the R3 is even though the holes are close together in the jig, I can move it to where I prefer and drill the pocket holes accordingly. We take our clamp and place it on the space provided for the clamp on the jig. We then place the jig onto our project. We place the extended edges that we adjusted earlier on the edge of our board and clamp it into place. We then drill our hole down to the stop collar. We can move the jig over to where we would like the second hole and then clamp and drill again. If we take a quick look at our instruction book, it will have a table that will tell us the length of screw that we need for the thickness of our project. You will need to use Kreg specific screws in these pocket holes. When we are ready to join our boards together, we use the Kreg screws and the supplied Kreg driver for our drill. You can see that these screws are specifically made to fit the Kreg driver. You can see me here using the pocket holes I created with this jig to put together a rolling workbench with an integrated router table. I will leave a link in the description to that video if you are interested in seeing that build. Thanks for joining us today. I've included links in the description for items used in today's video. If you liked what you saw, please hit that like and subscribe button so we can get more content out to you. If you didn't like what you saw, smash that thumbs down button twice to really let us have it. Until next time, this is John for That's How We Do It, brought to you by Rustic American Woodworks.